Good evening. Oh, what a funny change to be on here at this time of night. I'm used to my afternoon show. So, good evening, everybody. I do hope you are all well. I've missed you all today. I missed my lunchtime fix. Let's see who's in the chat. Howdy, partner. Howdy, Wayne. Yeah, hope you're all well. Yes, feeling rooty tooty, fresh and fruity today. DJ, hello Wayne, hello Kate, happy birthday, Jim. Thanks, DJ. He'll be on shortly, I'm sure. You got a box seat, Wayne, because you're here early, innit? Yeah, respect, Wayne. Love it. Early bird and all that. Hello, my lovely, including you all in chat. Hello, Drooler. I hope you're well and not in too much pain today. Waves again. Hello, Kate. Hello. Thought I'd turn up early for a change, DJ. Well, it's noted, Wayne. It's noted. You're in my good books. You were early, so you get a gold star from me. Sweets in the back. Yeah, I'm going for this sponsorship. I'm not even lying. I deserve this. I spoke to our friend today, our Greek friend Frank, and he said, all you do is eat sweets. And I said, this is why I need sponsorship. He said, I should think you do. Impression started already. Yep, I'm off to a flyer. Here he is, the birthday boy. Hi, the gorgeous Kate and my fellow Spurs lovers. Hi, Jim. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I see Villa have bought something called a centre-back. What is one of those, I wonder? I'll have to watch a David Attenborough programme and see if I can find out what one of them is. Or maybe they're extinct. Yeah, lucky old Villa, that's what I say. Yeah, Jim saying thanks. Well, we've had a lovely day today. Obviously, it's the main man's birthday. So we had a nice morning opening presents and 21. He's been telling everyone he's 21. Considering I'm 16 years younger, that makes me 5. Take that as you will. We had a morning opening presents and we went round to see our Greek friend and had gorgeous fish and chips and just a lovely afternoon with him. And then I thought I'll schedule it for 6. And for some reason, 6 just come round really quick and I was completely unorganised. So if this is a shambles, we know why. Dane Sculler's already our top scorer this season, friendly against Cambridge behind closed doors. Yeah. Oh, God. This is the $1 million question. Levy don't buy centre-backs. Why? This is the question. Why? Let's just be patient and hope, because there is some news which I should be talking about. I've been telling everyone I'm 18 for the last 31 years, so you're 49. Oh, is it 50 this year or 50 next year, Wayne? Also, guys in the chat, look, that's fine, but when I sit like this, I've got this awful glare on my glasses and I hate it. And I really don't want to get a ring light because I don't want too much light on my face. You might see all my wrinkles. So any suggestions, welcome, please. Put them in chat. Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, Jim's been completely spoiled today. Got us 4 tickets to the Shakhtar Donetsk game on the 6th of August. Oh my God. I feel like it's a present for me too. I am so excited. We're 4 rows from the pitch on what's classed as the West Stand. Right near Ange, just a little way along. So ridiculously excited. Me, Jim, it will be my son's first football match, and we're taking our friend Frankie, who is a Villa fan, because it's about time he saw a decent team in a decent stadium. Because doesn't care if he wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, don't. Got Langley news. 50 end of the year. Eek, life begins at 50. Remember that. 50 is the new 30. You need a pair of Dennis Taylor glasses. Well, I have got a pair, look. Hang on, yeah. That's the best impression you'll ever see. Look at that, Dennis Taylor. Woo, nice. Yep, he was absolutely over the moon when he opened his present. Well, should I say presents? Got a lovely ring I bought him. Bought him smellies. Bought him a speaker so he can listen in the shower to all the Spurs podcasts. we bought, he got a lovely Spurs shirt for my mum. He got the cockerel. I don't know if you've seen it in the Tottenham shop. They do like a replica bronze cockerel that his best mate bought in Frank. He got a lovely mug and glasses case of our boy. Yeah, he just got completely spoiled rotten. And I got him his favourite cake, which is Patisserie Valerie. This is not an ad, but I can be sponsored. I am open to offers. Which, if you haven't tasted a Patisserie Valerie cake, are the finest cakes on the planet. They are not cheap, but they are worth every goddamn mouthful. So yeah, we're going to enjoy that after my stream. We're going to have it. Oh my God, today is a good day. Yeah, I'll say wrong leg for last. No, in fact, it won't be last because I can't have everyone leaving depressed. We'll have to have a bit of fun before the end. Bought him a free Spurs shirt. Yeah, he's got an Emerson Royale signed shirt. Cost me a fortune. But hasn't arrived yet. It's in the post. I thought they went bankrupt. Now, what happened was they did go into liquidation. They closed loads of their shops because we had one in Lincoln, but they've closed it. But you can buy their cakes online, and they send them the day before frozen. You put them in the fridge overnight, and they're perfect. And oh my God, I'm going to take a photo and I'm going to put it on a slide for tomorrow because they are amazing. So yeah, it's been a fun day today. I hope everyone's had a good day. Obviously, Kane was back at Hotspur Way today, so I've heard so many different reports. I went into the Norwich branch before they closed. The one near Norwich Market, they were really nice. They are amazing because they're you look at them and you think, oh God, that looks so sickly, but they're so light. Oh, I just wish I could make cakes like that. I'd always be in the kitchen. But yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. Hope you are all okay. Right, let's start off with Kane news. Sigh. Harry Kane will not sign for PSG and will only move to Bayern Munich this summer if he is to leave Tottenham, according to reports by Sport Bild. Bearing in mind this is a German media outlet. It was recently reported by our colleagues at Get French Football News that PSG have their sights set on Kane as their primary target. And the PSG management team recently travelled to London to initiate discussions with Tottenham Hotspur. However, despite this, the Englishman is said to reject any potential options other than Bayern. There is already an agreement between the player and Bayern bosses. Such an agreement will only give Bayern more optimism when it comes to signing the all-time English goal scorer. Right? That's the first report. Report 2. According to Sports Mole, following the meeting today, Kane has no intention of signing a new contract at Spurs, as also reported by ESPN. Spurs are prepared to offer Kane a staggering £400,000 a week in order to convince him to extend his stay. The report states, however, that Kane wishes to make the switch to Bayern as soon as possible in a bid to add silverware to his trophy cabinet. However, it does also state that Bayern might not be prepared to pay the £100 million price tag to get the deal over the line. Florian Plettenberg has reported that Kane has made it 100% clear he wants to move to Bayern, and that is the only club abroad he wishes to go to. He's confident he can win the Champions League with them. Other news outlets on Twitter are reporting that the meeting today at Hotspur Way was extremely positive, with Spurs having a revived sense of optimism that Kane will put pen to paper on a new deal. Sky Sports have reported that dialogue remains open between Spurs and Bayern Munich for Kane, although there is a huge difference in valuation. They also claim that Kane has not closed any avenue with regards to his future. So, what do we make of that to start with? I don't even know. Talk about contradicting. Sorry, I've just got to swizz in here and just do something. Their strawberry tart, that's the one we have. We had the strawberry gatto. Oh my God, it's just amazing. Jim, you look at tarts and want one now. I know it's disgusting. Yes. Oh, I think I've just pressed a bad button. I don't know if I have. Or if I go off, press something that's come up. Hang on. What have I done? I think it's gone. Yeah. Wayne says, oh, Wayne, where you gone? Let me find you. Both Bayern and PSG provide no challenge. Kane's better than that. That's how I feel. I know oh no, have I gone? Did I go then? Just let me know because I'm not sure what my internet's like. Bundesliga is a one-horse race. They've won it for 12 years in a row. So unless he wins the Champions League, is it really that a success? I don't know. PSG's more toxic than Spurs. So I'm not sure. That's exactly how I feel as well. DJ, have a buyback clause so that he can come back to Spurs, break the record, and finish career with us. But we will have to watch this space. Hi everyone watching. Hope you're well and having a good day. It's your favourite Darlington FC fan back. Have liked as normal. Thank you, Ian. He knows what to do. Hit that like button. Yeah, but Wayne, apart from buying a trophy from the shop down the road from the club, he's not going to win one with us. You never know, DJ. Stranger things have happened. Who would have thought Arsenal would have a title challenge this last year? Who would have thought Leicester would have won the Premier League? Who? Tell me who. I know, Drew, it is for real. In fact, it is for real, but it isn't for real. I think maybe we're living in some cyber alternative universe where they just keep filling our heads with drivel. That's what I think. I went slow. Oh, that could have just been my brain, not my internet. I'm not sure. He'll only know if he can win a trophy with us if he stays, but I can see why he'd want to move and wouldn't blame him or begrudge him. Neither would I. That's spot on. But I would like some sort of clause so that he can return to Spurs to finish his career. A bit like Bale. I've given up caring, in all honesty. DJ's had enough. He's had enough. We don't want to know. He's had enough. What can I say? I don't blame you, DJ. It's a frigging nightmare. Talk about a saga. I've got further news. Oh, everything's running slow. I've plugged it in through the Ethernet and it's still pony. What is going on? Bloody BT. On Sunday, Italian source Sport Mediaset claimed that Spurs had drawn up a £55.5 million offer for Vlahovic. However, the race for his signature has gotten busy since then. There have been claims that Vlahovic has been offered to Chelsea, whilst PSG have put the Serie A man on their shortlist in case they lose Mbappe. But Spurs hope to beat PSG and Chelsea, with French source Foot Mercato have now backing up Sport Mediaset's claims that Spurs are eyeing up the 23-year-old. They state that Postecoglou's side have overtaken PSG in the hunt for him. Spurs have put Vlahovic at the top of their list as they prepare for life potentially without Kane. The author of the report reports on Twitter that Spurs have made contact with Juve to try and organise a deal, and there are some encouraging signs that Vlahovic, who has netted 95 goals in 220 games during his career, will end up at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this summer. Juve will sanction one major sale during the upcoming transfer window, and Vlahovic will be that man rather than Federico Chiesa or Gleison Bremer. Well, this is the first bit of news I've seen with us really being linked to a striker. They've set their asking price, I believe, at around 70 million euros, which is 60 million pounds. So if we have indeed touted a 55.5 million pounds offer, we're not a million miles away. Basically, it just means, we have to add a few more millions, which have previously been discussed before they reach an agreement. This is clearly a lot of money for Spurs, but if we sell Kane, we'll have plenty of money. So that's the first time I've seen us properly linked to a striker. So maybe the wheels are turning and there is a buy and move imminent. Who knows? I just still can't get my head around it and I still won't accept it. I'm not sure. I like Vlahovic though, but it's going to be a bit of a gamble because, he's not proven in the Premier League. So we'll have to just see. Yeah, you are safe today, Jim, but I have taken notice of what you put. So that's a smaller piece of gatto for you. The people who made the lasagna, Kate, they know. Yeah, it's all a conspiracy. There's always tomorrow. Yep, there is, Jim. Watch yourself. Likewise, DJ needs to stay on leave. I've been bored of this Kane nonsense for the last 2 or 3 years. If he wants out, cash in, move on. Yeah, I know. I'm getting to that point. I really am was so convinced, and the tiniest bit of doubt has finally entered my brain that maybe he will go. But if he does go, get yourself gone. Don't drag it on Levy. If he wants to go, get him out the door, get Ange a replacement, and let's start working hard. Who knows? It could change our fortunes. It could change our system. It could change everything. So, one way or the other, let's get it done. Vlahovic has gone off the boil. Yeah, but if anyone can revive him, our wonder from down under can. Kiasar. Oh, Kiasar. Oh, okay. So it's Kiasar, not Kiesa or whatever I said. Why spend that on a striker but not on 2 centre-backs? Smart business. Yeah, because Levy thinks we'll let them go to goals in, but we'll buy a good striker because they score loads. But it don't work like that, Levy. Open your eyes, man. Will we have enough homegrown if we lose Kane? Well, this is the thing where we're linked to other people, aren't we, I suppose? Oh, I don't know. My brain's hurting. I'm going to need some cola bottles in a minute. Yeah, we're interested in Conor Gallagher. I am going to cover that. Key Asar. I'm convinced if Kane goes, we will win a trophy. Oh, bold statement. Maybe he is our Bok. I doubt Levy has a clue, full stop. Yeah, getting this vibe from everyone. It's Tottenham Hotspur FC, not Harry Kane FC. Yes, Ian, yes. We are not a one-man club. If he wants to go, bugger off. That's what I say, bugger off. I'm going off on a tangent. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button again. What is wrong with me? Oh, I'm so blonde. Gallagher interest should come up. Yeah, because it's so slow. I don't know what's going on. No, that's my internet connection. I don't want that up, thanks. Yeah, we have shown another interest in Conor Gallagher. The Guardian and the Telegraph report that Spurs are eyeing up Conor Gallagher as a potential replacement for Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. However, Gallagher has gone with Chelsea on their pre-season tour to the USA. Fee expected to be in the region of £50 million. That's the biggest thing for me. I think that's too much money. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's too much money. I don't think he's worth. That means he's more than Maddison. Tell me if I'm wrong and I'm missing something here. But isn't that a bit much? Come on, discuss. I don't know if I'm just seeing that the wrong. Too expensive. Yes, I agree. I think it's too expensive, DJ. Oh my God, so funny. We can only see half the Spurs flag, but hold the sweet bag. Well, yeah, Spurs ain't going to pay me any sponsorship money, are they? Get the sweets in. Now available on Amazon. No, he isn't worth that, is he? I don't think he's worth that either. 50 million is massively overpriced. Good morning, Chris. Meta Football TV. Nice to see you. Nice. You can have vodka and Coke bottles. Shut the front door. What a game changer that is. Spurs win a trophy if Kane left would be like Kenny Everett in a best possible. Oh, I love that. I can't really do it because you can't see my legs, but it's all in the best possible taste. So yeah, Gallagher for me, overpriced. We're linked to Ward-Prowse. I think I'd rather have him, and we're also linked to Harvey Barnes. I don't know, but if Højbjerg does go, we need to get someone in, and we really need them to be homegrown because of our quota. But let's see what happens. Oh, DJ, was that Welsh again? I'm not even responding. Tapsoba and Van der Vaart interest heightens. This is an ongoing pigging saga and all. I'm going to do Lengno last. Tottenham could be set to go for the cheaper option once again by signing Mickey van der Ven instead of Tapsoba. We've already seen Spurs go for a cheaper alternative once this summer as they signed Vicario instead of Raya, and they could do the same again with Van der Ven. I don't actually agree with what he said there. I think Ange actually wanted Vicario. But anyway, that's according to Graham Bailey, who was speaking on the Talking Transfers podcast. Indeed, whilst the journalist is led to believe that Tapsoba is Tottenham's number one target, he suspects they will move for Van der Ven due to the fact he's £10 million cheaper. Bailey said, it will depend on what Ange wants. We've seen them back away from David Raya in goal for the sake of 10-15 million. As it stands, although I think Tapsoba is their first choice, I suspect they will go for Van der Ven because he's £10 million cheaper. Well, for years we've seen Tottenham trying to do this. They cut corners and save money, settling for second-rate targets rather than signing the players they actually want. I'm not saying Van der Ven is a bad player because he is not. He's a great player. But if Tapsoba is your number one target, he's the player you should go for regardless of the price. And obviously Spurs, they don't have an unlimited budget, but let's be real. 10 million for a player you truly want isn't going to break the bank. This is what is so frustrating. They pick one and then they go for the Primark version. If you want Tapsoba, just bloody get Tapsoba in. If he's 10 million more, then bloody pay it. You save 5 million on Kulu. Jesus, you save money not buying Raya and getting Vicario. Oh, do you know what? It is so annoying. If Tapsoba's Ange's number one target, get him in. And that's me. I will move the flag later, DJ. What? Does it need to be lower, do you think? The thing is, I'll keep adjusting the height of my chair, so sometimes it's in a perfect place. And my gorgeous husband, even though it's his birthday today, bought me a new chair that's ergonomic and it's got a neck support. Bless him. Because I said to him, I'm really struggling with my streams. I'm so uncomfortable. And he went and got me one. So it's coming tomorrow. What a lovely man he is. No, this is what I said, Chris. I'm not sure Vicario was the cheaper option. I think Ange wanted him all along. No, I don't mind VDV. I think he's a sensational player. But he's not got the experience of Tapsoba. But I'll be happy if we get him in. As long as we get another one, excluding Lenglet, I'll be over the moon. The way Levy does business, I wouldn't be surprised if he bought Sid Snot in as a new centre-back. It'd still be better than Dyer, let's be fair. Raya wasn't wanted in the first place. No, I did say that. He'd probably dig him up, and if he thought he could get the skeleton for a £5, yeah, you ain't wrong there. Levy can't afford it. Should we have a whip round? Go fund me for Daniel Levy to buy Tapsoba. That wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Jim would rather Van der Ven, as I think he will end up the better. Well, that's the good thing. He's only very young, so Ange has got time to mould him. He is so like Jan Vertonghen. I said all along, I think Van der Ven will be the one that calms Romero down. Even though he's younger, he's very cool-headed. He's quick. Romero will trust him. So Romero's rashness may ease up a bit. So, yeah, I think, like I say, if we get Van Vertonghen, I'll be over the moon. Yes, well done, Jim, for getting me in my chair. He is the best. I love him very much because I do need it. Look, I'm huddled, whereas this has got a proper neck thing and high back. The £5 million player 5 years ago is now £50 million. It's man, I know. Don't get me started on that. My husband never buys me anything. My wife would go. Good one, Chris. I almost choked someone mint when you mentioned Deadwood wrongly. Sorry, DJ. I haven't actually done a banner for Longley because I didn't want to upset you. Want her comfortable so she does not have to rush off. Jim, you're a top bloke. He is the best in the whole wide world, let me tell you now. I hit the jackpot there. Right, so I'm going to cover the last bit of actual Spurs news that I've got. This is just for DJ. Bless him. Clement Langley. Clement Langley spent the 2022-2023 season on loan at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and he could well join Van de Ven shortly, going by an update from Mundo Deportivo. Making 28 league appearances for Spurs last season, the former Seville star was a regular under Conte, with very few Spurs players managing a higher passing accuracy. See, he had an 87.5% passing accuracy, so he's not that crap. The 28-year-old has also been praised by his compatriot Hugo Lloris, who called him a defender of the highest level. He said he's a modern defender, comfortable to be able to play from the back, great left foot, and can be very strong in the 1v1 as he's so strong in the air, even if it's never easy when you arrive in the Premier League, and he will have to adapt to the intensity of the games, but he is a high-level player with experience. Well, I have to say I was very surprised at those stats. Stits? What's a stit? Stats. Chris, are you Philip Schofield in disguise? Oh my God, DJ, that's hilarious. Don't. I don't know what stits are, but I was very impressed with them stats. 87 or 88, whatever it was, 87.5 or 89.5 goal, 87.5% passing accuracy. So it looks like Langley's coming through the door, but in a counter, quickly switching to change the mood. Reliable media sources claim Tottenham are close to sealing an agreement for Van de Ven, but other sections of the press believe Spurs could be making more than one signing at centre-back. According to several sources on Twitter, Tottenham are advancing with the VDV deal and is expected to be completed by the end of this week. Ange Postecoglou has wanted to sign this player since his time at Celtic and is having a huge say in all Tottenham transfers this window. So that's a positive. So yeah, love a pair of stits myself. I was waiting for my husband to say that. A stit is what Langley is. What needs a load of stit? Where did that even come from? Stit. I just made that word up. Anyway, I enjoyed my stits today. So yes, the Langley thing, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. But counteract that with the good news that Van de Ven should be done by the end of the week. Shame if it's not done before they go on tour, but as someone said last night, they could easily fly him out while they're away. So that's good news. I've also got some exciting news. The wonderful Irish Hotspur has agreed to come on my show next week. Oh my goodness. I feel like I've got a celebrity coming on. So that's really exciting. I think I might have to be a bit serious because he's so clued up and smart about Spurs. I think maybe I'll have to put the sweets away and put like a dictionary there or something, or some Spurs books. So he thinks, yes, she's well serious. But yes, the Irish Hotspur will be joining me next week. Watch this space and I will confirm days and times. That's so exciting. The media is playing the Spurs transfer market like Elon does Twitter. Yep, 100%. Not everyone's. The man should be wearing an opposition shirt. He always plays for him anyway. Do you know what? There's a theory, isn't there, that if you slag people off, you'd really secretly love them. And I think maybe DJ, that's where you are. The Irish Hotspur, Dave Harris. Come on, everyone knows the Irish Hotspur. I can't do an Irish accent. Except top of the morning to you, laddie. That's as good as it gets. But he is coming on next week. No, Kate, be you with the sweets. Yeah, but he might never come on again. Oh, I thought you were getting an answer. No, we'll have to sort that out, Chris. I'm trying to get my profile up a bit. And I thought, I was talking to Dave. I was very lucky to speak to him, and he actually offered to come on the show. So I'm so excited. And he also has said that once his show's up and running, he will get me on there. I loved doing my debut on there the other day. Top guys, Jack and Dave. Absolutely fantastic geezers. So that is so excited. Right, the time has come for the sweets to come out. I mentioned my idea today to Frankie about the half-size pants and knickers, and he thinks it's a brilliant idea. So, you know, any entrepreneurs out there want an idea to take to Dragon's Den, half-size knickers. And that's me. I think that's such a good idea. I had something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. I said something to Jim and said, I can't believe that happened. I'm going to wait till I tell the room. Can't remember what that was either. Yeah, Betty Swallows, that's a good idea. I used to work in a pub and we used to have a right joker in, bless him. He died a couple of years ago, but what a ledge. And he used to ring up and say, I've got a cab outside for Betty Swallows. And so I used to go, anyone here called Betty Swallows? And he used to do it with, what was the other one he done? Oh, sugar, I can't think, but it was really rude. Yeah, I can't remember, but he used to get me all the time for all different stupid names. Low profiles can wait. What have I missed? Oh, cheers for that. No, Chris. What I'm saying is I haven't had anyone on yet, and Dave was very kindly talking to me, giving me a little bit of advice, and he offered, so I took it up. I don't actually feel I don't actually feel like I'm anywhere near his level. Do you know what I mean? I just come on and be me and have a bit of a laugh, and we talk about Tottenham and then have a laugh. And he is so knowledgeable about Tottenham, and he's so brilliant. I'm probably a little bit intimidated by him if I'm honest, but I fall by the bullet and take him up on the offer because it might never come again. And once it's been, he might never come again. So, but that is exciting. Cab for Peaced Off. No, it was worse than that. It was something to do with a very naughty word. But I can't think what it was. Oh, I don't know. So, yeah, that was all the news. There's so many contradictory reports coming out. Some saying Kane's happy, some saying Kane's unhappy. God knows what's going to happen. I just can't cope with it. I wish they'd just get it sorted one way or the other because I'm sick to death of it. Honest to God. If he's going to go, just go. If you're going to stay, just stay. That's it. That's the one. I stood up in the pub. It was packed. It was karaoke night. And I went, is there anyone here called Mike Hunt? Mike Hunt. Like that. And everyone just burst out laughing. Laughing? Laughing. I didn't even get it. You've been lucky, Kate. THFC till I died. Don't Philip, me and have been fantastic renowned. Jack and Dave, you're a lucky girl. Yes, they have been wonderful. They were the ones who encouraged me to do it, and their support's been unrivaled. They always give me a big up, and they're always on the end of the phone or on the end of a message if I need anything. And yeah, I can't big them up enough. THFC till I die are marvelous. Bend over. Isn't he a porn star? Bend over. I think he makes porn films. I'm just checking. I'm not being rude. I'm just checking to see if there's any news from Fabrizio Romano. But it don't look like there is. But, yeah. Do you know the other thing I'll be glad when the Kane saga's over? It's so divisory. So many arguments going on about Kane. Should he stay? Should he go? People disagreeing with each other. And, yeah, I'll just be glad when we can get back to all being friends. No, you know what I mean? There's nothing like a good debate, but it is very divisive. As soon as I said worse, I knew straight away, yeah, what a mug I was falling for that. Stits and laughing. Yeah. They're all coming out tonight about porn. I thought we'd done dirty porn. I think Jim, you was the one who showed it to me. Bend over. No, Romano doesn't mention porn, I must admit. A bit disappointing. If he did, it'd be far more interesting. But Oh, Forest and Fulham have sent formal proposals to Willian as he's now a free agent. And also, guess who's coming for him? Saudi Arabia. And they've come in for Mitrovic. Oh my God, Mitrovic. You can't beat a good masturbate. No, you cannot. Go on, Wayne. My God, that laugh. I know it's awful. I can't help my laugh. I sound like a witch. Cackle, cackle, cackle. That's a smutty laugh. I'm a nun, don't you know? I've thrown my train of thought now. I've been called a smutty something or another. You're making me laugh. Stop it. Isn't he a porn star? Just checking some news on Fabrizio Romano. Yes, if Fabrizio Romano is going to confirm that he is actually a porn star. Bend over, groovy goodies, a connection perhaps. Maybe, Wayne, you and your groovy goodies. I was watching Derm earlier and he was talking about famous singers. And I was thinking to myself, who is the best act, whether it be a solo singer or group that you have seen live? Someone mentioned nuns. Oh, hello, Wayne's ears are pricked up. Oh, we're back to nuns again. Look, he's got his tongue out and everything. Like a rabid dog. So, yeah, who's the best act you've seen live in concert? Because I was reading people, some were mentioning Elton John, Michael Jackson, we got Motley Crue, Queen, Bowie. The conversation never really gets out the gutter for that long. Do you know what? I try and keep it clean. It's you lot, I swear. I was just talking about football and then someone said bend over and it just went from there. Hi guys, Fabrizio Romano here doing... I saw Bobby Brown and he was rubbish. Oh my God, talking of rubbish, we saw Girls Aloud. Oh my dear God. It was like watching cats having a fight. Oh, they couldn't sing a note. Silly women. Best group I ever saw was Second Image. I've never heard of them. Second Image. Never ever heard of them at all. Saw them at Redbridge Tech. Second Image. No. I've heard of Someone Image, but not Second Image. Prince. Oh, loved Prince. My mum went to see him at the Love Sexy tour, and I was only young, so I wasn't allowed to go. It was 16 or over, and I was early. Even if I don't even know if I was a teen then, but I've gutted. I never got to see him. I adore Prince. Alice Cooper's the best concert I've ever seen. Puts on a show. AC/DC were damn good, and Status Quo, legendary. I think I would find Alice Cooper and AC/DC a bit too heavy for me. My ears might blow up. I just went back to Lou and heard Bend Over Porn Stars. What the hell? It's Wayne. It's all Wayne's fault. Wayne's World. Jazz funk group. Never heard. Oh. Are you calling them the jazz funk group or are you telling me that Second Image are a jazz funk group? I don't understand. Oh, I've heard of them. Matt Bianco. I've heard of them. Fill me in. That's what Bend Over said. I was saying in the pub, they used to ring up and say, there's a cab for like Betty Swallocks. And I used to shout out and someone said, what about Bend Over? And I said, I think he's a porn star. And Jim said, yes, he makes filthy porn. And I said, yes, you introduced me to it. And I said, I'm just going to check with Fabrizio Romano. And Chris took it that I was looking to see if Fabrizio Romano was a porn star. And that there is my stream to a T. And I'm having the Irish hotspur on here. His reputation is going to be tattered and in ruins. What can I say? He's going to watch this and go, no, I'm not going on. I'm going to make excuses that I'm busy all week. My favourite group I've ever seen is Take That. I have seen them 31 times since 1990. 31 times. Absolute faves. Wasn't me, DJ. I'm innocent. Cough, cough. Yeah, you are, aren't you? You are. You know, Wayne, we both are. Yeah, you are and all. Oh, my God, I'm wetting myself. I know, Drew. Do you know what? I've come on to have a serious discussion about Harry Kane. and all this, and it just gets turned into an absolute carnage show. Carnage. But yeah, I thought I'd talk about music, but then we're getting thrown off the subject. What intentionally saw them 31 times, DJ? That's not very nice. They're the greatest group ever, in my opinion. I adore them. I even have converted my husband to being a Take That fan, and he's come to see them with me. It's got to be 6, 7 times, and we've met them twice together. Yeah, stuff Harry Kane. We've had enough of it. Yeah. Intentionally wasn't for what you said, Drew. It was for Kate saying Take That 31 times. 31 times. But they're my favourite. But I also saw Billy Joel 3 times, and he was marvellous. And Oasis, they were good. Me and Jim went to see the Streets. They were good. But Simply Red, they were good. I couldn't go and sit through someone like AC/DC. My head would actually explode. I'm not into that. It's too heavy. I used to like Nirvana back in the day when I was a bit of a grunge gothic. Black lipstick, black eyeliner, black nail varnish. No, that's true. The second time we met Take That, my favourite Mark didn't even remember me, but he remembered Jim. How does that work? Not fair. Kane isn't important, but Mano's a washing machine technician. Kate is just a terrible influence on a soul. I wouldn't ask if you intentionally wet yourself. You never know. There's some weird people about. And I am not, honestly, I'm just not that type at all. I see the Streets every time I walk out the front door. Wayne. I reckon I could have been in the Streets. I can sing along to their songs really well, and they really just talk. So I reckon I could have been in the Streets if I'd have got there first and just started like talking while like to a bit of a tune. I reckon I could have been massive. I have to try and make one up about Tottenham or about Ange, because really all they do is talk to music. They're not rappers; they're just chatters. So, but they were good. Oh, my cat's asleep on the bed. Look, I resemble that remark. It's not me, it's Wayne. Yeah, but that's not what Wayne meant. I know that, DJ. I'm blonde. I'm not completely dopey. Honestly. What's he put? You're a head case. Why? What have I done now? I can't even remember what I just said. I'd like to point out my bruise has actually gone. So my head has repaired itself. The melon is back. The melon head is back to its best. Not the brain, but the head. Did Oasis make noise, or did Liam throw a strop? Yes! What happened was I went to see him at Brighton Conference Centre, and they were singing, and of course the whole crowd was singing. That's what we come to do. And then Noel came to the stage, and he's going to sing Wonderwall. So he started singing, and everyone was singing, and he stopped, right? Told us all to shut up. Started again, everyone started singing. He said, no one paid money to hear you effing sing. Started again. Everyone started singing. He stopped and said, told us all he hopes we all die of hypothermia, because it was freezing, and went off stage. So we paid like 70 quid for tickets, and they were actually only on stage for about 40 minutes, and they refused refunds. But what the 40 minutes they were on, they were beautifully wonderful, but they are just, it wasn't good. It's not me, I swear, sort of okay, it's probably me. Yeah, it is you. I know that you missed your chance for is that Cluso? I don't know how Cluso goes. I've seen it, but I can't remember. So yes, Freddie Style. Did he eat your hamster? What a ledge he was. Such a funny little man. We love Mickey Flanagan. Oh, I think he's brilliant. And he's what an absolute legend he is. Are you out or are you out? He's just class. Absolutely love Mickey Flanagan. I took Jim to see Michael McIntyre for his birthday one year. He was brilliant. We like Chris Rock's pretty decent. There's a few we like. He ate a goldfish. Oh, the poor goldfish. It's not very nice, is it? I used to have two goldfish called Take and That, obviously, when I was about 13. And my cat had ate Take, so I only had that left. I was devastated. I saw Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Cricket, Normal Wisdom, and Al Murray. Jimmy Jones, did he have grey white hair, or am I making that up? Jimmy Cricket, yeah, he was a strange little man. Normal Wisdom was hilarious. Yeah. What's this? A man with a fork in a world of soup is Liam. Mickey's brilliant. He is an absolute, he's just class. Oh, look who we've got in. Hello, lovely. Couldn't come and usually say hello. Well, I hope you are well. I'm okay. Thanks very much for asking. Always nice to see your face, or, kind of your face. Yeah, I don't think they make comedians. I never know what to call you, disabled team. What's your name? I don't like calling you hello, disabled team. I'd rather have your name, if you don't mind. Only because I feel rude. I don't think they kind of make comedians as good as they used to, because everything's so politically correct. Although Jimmy Carr is hilarious, and he is the most non-politically correct man on the planet. He's absolutely savage. But generally, I don't like most. I hated Lee Evans, for example, because I don't like people that do funny things with their face. He does all that like gurning stuff, like Jim Carrey. Oh, can't stand it where their face looks like it's made of elastic. Don't like it. My name's Stuart. Well, hello, Stuart. Lovely to see you in my chat room. I don't know how to do no. Well, I have to be very careful, I must admit. Yes, it's Jim's birthday today, Stuart. So he's feeling really good. Comedy's been ruined by PC and snowflakes. The world has been ruined by PC and snowflakes. Oh, Jay. DJ's name is Jay. Every time I see your name, I think of, hey, DJ, just play that song. Keep me dancing all night long. Every time. Well, I've seen Jimmy Carr live DVDs, hilarious, proper non-PC, funny, yeah. And you know what? The people that should be offended normally find him funny. It's just everyone else. Bloody snowflakes. Lee Evans is genius. No, I disagree. I think he's pathetic. Seen Lee Evans 4 times. Honestly, I'm the same with Tommy Cooper, right? Jim loves him. My mum loves him. I could watch him, and he just doesn't even make me break a smile. I don't understand why people think he's funny. He's just an idiot. And that's how I feel about Lee Evans. He's just an idiot. I like people like Mickey Flanagan, who tell you a comedy story and you go, oh, my God, that's so true. Or, oh, my God, that's exactly what happens to me. Jackie Mason. That's not the one who sang Reet Petite. That was Jackie Wilson, wasn't it? I don't know who Jackie Mason is. Isn't he the detective? Ain't he handsome? Oh, that's Perry Mason. I love Tommy Cooper. Oh, no. Don't like political correctness or snowflakes. I was born with a sense of humour. Tommy Cooper's brilliant. He's not. With his silly hat on. Oh, I went to the doctor, said it hurts when I do this. The doctor said, don't do it. That's just not funny. It's just really stupidly annoying. Don't get it. I don't get it. But then I know someone that don't like Only Fools and Horses and thinks it's stupid, don't find it funny. So everyone's different, I suppose. Spoon jar spoon, just like that. Yeah, see, I don't get it. Roy Chubby Brown, oh my God, yeah. Can you imagine? Mind you, even things like Ali G. I was watching Ali G. Now, I grew up watching Ali G on, was it the 11 o'clock show before he got his own show, something like that. I loved him. But I watch him now and I think, oh my God, he'd never, ever, ever get away with that now. Do you prefer being called DJ or Jay? DJ. Jay. Let me know what you want to be called. Because I'd rather call you what you want to be called. So Just looking on Romano to see if we've signed Bend Over yet. No breaking news yet. I might have been the first one to break that. Sources tell me we are signing Bend Over in centre back. That's Ben Dover. Yeah, he plays centre back. Yeah, it's confirmed. I saw the 11 o'clock show live. Well, I don't care, Kate. I'll answer to anything. I'll probably end up calling you DJ because I'm used to it now. How the hell can someone not like Only Fools and Horses during the war? Hello, Dave, you plonker. I know. I will tell you who it was. It was actually Jim's ex-wife. She hates it. She doesn't understand why everyone thinks it's so funny. It's just the funniest program. That and Friends are my two most favourites. They're just hilarious. If it's a girl, they're going to name it. If it's a girl, they're going to name it Sigourney after a famous actress. If it's a boy, they're going to name it Rodney after Dave. I'll tell you what else I love. In-Betweeners and Brassic. They're two good ones as well. Really funny. Isn't Ben Davis' real name Eric Dyer? Yeah, probably. What has Drula put here? No, that's that's Wayne. Are you an actual DJ? DJ? You an actual DJ? DJ? Are you an actual DJ? DJ? Are you an actual DJ? This could go on some time. Catherine Tate, I like her as well. I miss UK comedy. I can't even say it, but I miss it. I miss UK comedy too, Chris. Although I do think the In-Betweeners is hilarious. I used to be many years ago, but I do have several mega mixes on my YouTube channel, Drula. Oh, look at you, Pat Sharp. Woo. Oh my God, Love Thy Neighbour. Me and Jim. I bought that for Jim on DVD because I'd never even heard of it. That is the most politically incorrect program I've ever seen in my whole entire life. But my God, it is so funny. But can you imagine if they dared show that on UK Gold, for instance? Can you imagine the complaints they'd get from that show? It's just such a shame because it was funny, but people now find everything so offensive. And I kind of understand it. But at the time, it was just, we watched the box set one after the other, and I was absolutely in stitches, but I was constantly like, oh my God, how did they get away with that? But yeah, that was a classic old Love Thy Neighbour. Stuart is disabled team. DJ Green Alert is Jay. Get it right, Jim. You're 61 today, and you're obviously losing the plot. Disabled team is called Stuart. DJ Green Alert is called Jay. Spurs, just a girl who loves Spurs, is called Kate, and she is your wife. Kate, the black fella. It's just as bad. Yeah, of course they are. They both use racist terms to each other, and it is hilarious. But it would never get away with to be on telly today. I used to. What was his name? Who, Drula? Who? Drula, give me 2 seconds and I'll paste it. What's this? Oh, I'm so confused. What's another show? I was thinking of another old classic. Oh, 40 Towers. Oh my God, and on the buses. Oh yeah. I'll get you back. That was brilliant. When I'm cleaning windows. Yeah, he's in EastEnders now. Patrick Truman. Oh, I love him. 40 Towers was a classic. And on the buses, oh my God, we watch the films of that all the time where they go to the safari park and stuff. Absolute classic British television. It's like the Carry On films. Nowadays, people get offended by Carry On films, and they're just great, funny, stupid films. They're like me. They're great, they're funny, and they're stupid. I should be called Carry On Kate. Carry on cola bottles, Kate. That's got a ring to it. Yeah, Patrick. Oh my God, he's such a dude. I love him on EastEnders. So anyway, is anyone else going to the Shakhtar game on the 6th of August? Because we are so excited that we're going. I can't wait. I feel like I've bought a birthday present for myself as well. But I've treated Jim and my son and our best friend, Frank and me. So we're going to take the drive down from Lincoln to North London, see the stadium and watch the game. And I cannot bloody wait. I worked in the hairdressers in Topshop in Oxford Street many years ago, and Pat Sharp was our in-store DJ. No way, with his lovely white blonde spiky hair. Pat Sharp, woo, woo. Oh, Frank Spencer, what a genius he was. He did all his own stunts as well. When he did those roller skating down that multi-story car park, that's hilarious. Love 40 Towers, carry on the bus is all brilliant, funny. It's not that, it's hamster. Yeah, oh my God. Don't mention the war. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it. And he goes, hamster goes, it's a race. Yeah, but on my hamster. And when he calls to say about a pigeon, he goes, pig? A flying pig? Absolute classic TV. Oh God, I'm crying. I used to go to Top Man there, Drew. I was the only one who loved it and how loud it was. Yeah, oh my God, you know what? Such funny programs. I'll tell you the other only 40 Towers I liked, when he beats his car up, right? And William, my son, when he was really, really little, he used to love 40 Towers, and he used to wet himself watching it. And he was about 13, so he was 6 or 7, and he was sitting in the front room, and we was watching 40 Towers, and it finished. And he sat there and he went, I'm going to give you a damn good thrashing, you bastard. And we just all rolled up and said, oh, Wills, that's a really bad word. And he was like, what? That's a swear word. He didn't have a clue, God bless him. He didn't know he was swearing. The way he come out of it with his Lego cars banging it and saying it. Mother of the Year. It was so funny. Kids are just so funny because they're so innocent, and you can't tell him off because he didn't have a clue. But yeah, with a branch, oh my God, just blooming hilarious. Oh, you've got a channel, have you, Stuart? What's it about? Fill us in. Yeah, with a branch. Oh, don't. That was just too funny. Yeah, is your channel about Spurs? Give yourself a cheeky plug. I'm all for plugs. I'll plug anyone. Oh my God, that was so funny. But yeah, they just don't make comedies like that anymore. Too many people get offended. Was that? I was 6. I just saw King Kong's balls or something. I was 6 when I told the King Kong's balls joke without knowing. That's what I mean. Kids are so innocent, aren't they? I said to my mum when I was 7, she asked me to go round to the neighbours, and the neighbours said to me what she wanted to say, and I went back, and Mum went, what did she say? She said, oh, bloody hell. And my mum's face drained. She went, oh, that's swearing. I said, well, I didn't know. Do you know? Where's Stuart gone? I was going to give his channel a plug. I used to like Men Behaving Badly, but no. Men Behaving Badly. I used to like that. Jim, you're in for a night and a half. Kate will plug in. How did that innocent sentence DJ manage to turn it round? Oh, it's hilarious. I'm a Leeds fan, but we have West Ham fans, Spurs fans, Chelsea fans in the chat. We do different shows. It's slowly growing. Is your channel called the Disabled Team, Stuart? Is that what it is? She's like this 24/7. You know why I'm like this 24/7, right? Because I'm in pain most of the time, and if I don't act crazy and laugh, I'd end up just being miserable and cry. So I might as well go the other way and just be completely bonkers. No, we're not talking about those kind of plugs, Wayne. So if I say to people, head on over to Stuart's channel at youtube.com/disabled team, am I hitting the nail on the head? I don't doubt it for a second, Jim. No, I am kind of like this most of the time, I have to say. Life's too short. Otherwise, we'd all just be miserable, wouldn't we? Especially being Spurs fans. God help us. Now you're going the other way. What do you mean? What do you mean? What kind of plugs are we talking? Oh, I'm back to the plugs. We're not talking about butt plugs. Blimey, at the subjects today. You never know what you're going to get on this channel. We've had knickers, we've had British comedy, we've had cartoon characters, 80s TV shows. I'm like UK. I'm an empty and rather than sitting at home feeling sorry for myself, I like to have a laugh. It's great for the pain. Exactly that. When we went to Frank's today, he gave me this Greek drink. I have no idea what it was. It began with Z. And it is an alcoholic drink that's made from the skins of the grapes they use to make wine. And I downed a bit, and I swear to God, the taste, first of all, was disgusting. But afterwards, it just felt like from here to here was on fire. And they said they use it for everybody. They use it for, no, it's not ouzo. It begins with Z, and it's Greek, and it's called, oh, I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. They use it for everything. They rub it on, if you've got pain in your back, they rub it on your back. If you've got bad knees, they rub it on your knees. If you've got a cold, you drink it. And this guy, his great granddad lived to 125, and he used to drink a little bottle of it every day. And I could really feel it felt medicinal. But you have to, no, not Sambuca, that's an S, I think. No, Greek drink. Let me see if I can find it. No, that's not it. No. It keeps telling me the same one, but I'm sure that's not it. Let me message Frankie, you know. But it honestly, lemonade. Saipina. Oh, Zyda. Oh, all of a sudden sounds like we're German. Zodka. Zabina, Zok. Oh, don't. I can't cope. Right, let me message him. What was that drink called? What was that drink called, Frankie? Let me wait and see what it comes back with. Yes. So, hang on. Let me try something here. Forward there. Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves. Banner. Is this? Oh, bum. That's it. No, bum again. Is this your channel, Stuart? Lemon Zant. Oh, he's online, so he will answer in a moment. Oh, excuse me. Zivania. Oh, that might be it. It's clear. Looks like vodka. You can. It never, ever. You've put it in the freezer and it never freezes. If that makes sense. Zivania. Oh my God. I've never had anything like it. They said. There's Stuart's link. Please, everyone, go subscribe to Stuart because he's awesome. Oh, you was talking to Frank. Oh, okay. Zivania. That's what it's called. I tell you what, I was talking to this little old man today called Andreas, and he's 88, God bless him. He can talk the ears of a dead donkey, telling me his whole life story. He was telling me about his hemorrhoids operation, right? The hemorrhoid operation, telling me every little bit of detail. Yeah, I know, Drula. I know. I knew you'd know. I should have asked you, shouldn't I? I knew you'd know. And he was telling me about this drink, Zandreas, Zivania. And Frankie come out with this bottle that's been in the freezer for 6 months, and it was pure liquid. There was no thing, and he just put a bit in. And he said it's better than cough mixture. It's really healing. They use it for all sorts of different things. So Frankie's actually going to get me a bottle for my back and my neck, because they're always agony, and for my knees. So anyway, I downed this drink. First of all, it was like, I don't like it. But then it doesn't leave an aftertaste, but it just burns. But it does make you feel like you've had some sort of medication, which is probably what I need. I don't know if it's good for crazy people. But anyway, it was interesting, and I am willing to try anything. So, yeah. Luckily, I only had a little bit because I was driving. I would have been sloshed otherwise. Was Emma... Oh, I just realised what you said. Hemorrhoids. Was hemorrhoids in one of Ben Dover's films? Quite possibly. Yeah, I knew that. Coke was originally used to clean floors. I know it's got... Oh, if you put copper or penny in Coke, it goes and cleans it up. Like, no, it's just weird stuff. But yeah, bless him. This little Andreas was telling me about his hemorrhoids operation. He was telling me about his prostate operation. He was telling me how he met his Greek wife. And he literally, we was with our Frankie for 4.5, 5 hours. And he did not stop talking. I don't even think he'd come up for air. Oh, bless him. But I let him go on because, you know, he's a little old man. I thought he likes the company, bless him. But he did make me laugh. Drula, wherever I've lived, my mate have always been great. So mad. They're the best people. My mate Frank is one of the best people I've ever met. He is one of the best people in the whole wide world. We're very, very blessed. We've known Frankie 16 odd years now, and he's welcomed us into our family. And I feel like I've got brothers who are Greek, and it's just fab. Greeks are just wonderful. My gramps always told me Greeks are the kindest, most loyal people you'll ever meet, and it's so true. But it's funny because then I started getting in contact with THFC till I died, and I became friends with Mia, who's Greek. I became friends with Ellie, who's Greek, and it's just madness. Mum used to put in our bath. It's good for aches and pains. Rubs it on. That's what I mean. It sounds like the most amazing thing. So Frankie, I think, is going to get me a wee bottle of it. Come up for air. You what? Now don't be rude. Even when he was eating, he was talking. I know he literally didn't stop, did he? And you and Frank just left me. I did think I was going a bit boss-eyed at one point, bless him. But what'd you say? He's 88. You know, I just let him crack on. He's a lovely man. Only a little tiny man, but he's lovely. What if you put coke in a copper? Oh dear. They let you off all your speeding tickets. Oh, you lot make me die. Anyway, look, I've been rambling on for over an hour again, talking about absolute bloody nonsense. How do I do it? Just talk absolute nonsense, and you guys are crazy enough to sit there and listen to it. What is going on? You've got to laugh until we get some good news that we can celebrate. I'm just going to carry on with this crazy silliness. Yeah, Frank did tell us that, because obviously I've got these dislocated kneecaps, and he said if you rub it on your knees, it will ease the pain. He said if you've got a cold or sore throat, it gets rid of it. It's fantastic for aches and pains. So yeah, Jim's offered to massage me. I'm not sure if I like that idea, but onto my aches and pains. What did I miss the first bit of? Oh, what have I missed? You missed the first bit of that, Kate. what did I mean? Listen to it, we contribute. You guys make it. I just sit here and you lot crack on. It makes me laugh. It's great for toilets, yeah. If you put a copper in your Coke, you get... Don't kill me, please. My sister's off to Cyprus in August, so I've got her to get me a bottle. Apparently, drooler. Here we go. This is another thing this little old man, Andreas, taught me today. If you go to Lidl's, they're doing quite a big bottle of that stuff, Zivania, 15 squids for a big bottle. What a bargain. He's got himself a bottle, God bless him, and I'm going to get myself, I think Frankie might even get me a bottle when he goes. But, yeah, I just think it sounds like a miracle thing. We talk as much nonsense as you. No, you talk more nonsense than me. I'm a very serious YouTuber, I have you know. Very serious indeed. Copper. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to have to get off in a minute because I need to get some of that gatto in my gullet. I haven't even eaten that many sweets tonight because I'm looking forward to devouring that strawberry gatto. Oh my God. I can't wait. So yeah, it's been an absolute brilliant day. Getting to the end of my tether with the whole Kane saga. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't really care. Looking forward to the pre-season game. I know we've got 2 more penciled in as well, or we've had one change. We're not playing Rome now, are we? We're playing Singapore someone's, and we're playing Barca 2 days after the one at the one we're going to on the 6th. On the 8th, we're playing Barca somewhere as well. What's that? I'm going to go to, was it Aldi or Lidl? I always mix them up. No, it was Lidl. Ghetto. Yes, we've got a patisserie Valerie strawberry ghetto. The finest cake in all the world. Yeah, I know. I missed my 1 o'clock slot. Well, it's 1:30 actually, but I'll be back at 1:30 tomorrow. 100%. Let me find this cake. Valerie strawberry. There. I'm going to share my screen and show you what it looks like. Oh my God, it's the best cake you could ever taste in your entire frigging life. Oh my good God, they're not cheap, but my God, they're amazing. We only buy one every now and again for a special occasion because they're so dear, but it's one of them things where you eat it and it's just like heaven. Heaven, I'm in heaven. Da, 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 da. Oh, heaven, I'm in heaven. And there's a song like that. Have I just made that up? We miss it. I know. FC Bayern versus Spurs. I think the Barca game's 4 days before the Brentford game. Bloody hell, that's cutting it fine. Sailor's case, we'll probably lose that because nobody will want to bend down to get the ball. Hang on. Where are we? Share screen. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, come on. Don't be stupid. Well, there it is in all this magnificent glory. Oh, my God. Look. Our classic strawberry ghetto is a traditional recipe which has been part of our handmade cake range since 1926, does that say? With Madame Valerie creating the original recipe with layers of vanilla sponge, fresh cream, fresh strawberry compote. This classic cake is sure to put a smile on anyone's face. Oh my God. It is the best cake in the whole world. And that's all I've got to say about that. They're about 37 quid for an 8, only a little one, 36 slices. But let me tell you something, they are worth every penny. Yeah, Jim bought me one for my birthday, and it was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I said, "Oh, I'm going to have that last bit of strawberry ghetto," and he'd only got up at 5 and ate it for breakfast. What an absolute beast! Absolute beast. Honestly, Stuart, it's the best cake I've ever tasted, and believe me, I've tasted a lot of cake. You don't get a figure like this without eating cake. But it's the best one I've ever had. Playing at the Olympic Stadium on the 8th. As the Camp Nou is under renovation, my heart will be torn. No, you got to cheer the mighty Spurs. H192 how they stop it going off. What? What's that mean? Okay, please not. Oh, sorry, Drew, you're on a diet. Sorry. Well, that's completely calorie free. There's not a single calorie in it. I've been told. Yeah, it's completely calorie free. Honestly, I'm not lying to you. I've been told there's not a single calorie in it, so you can eat a whole massive slice and not feel guilty about it. That's what Jim told me. And it's got fruit in it, so it's good for you. That's what I say anyway. If it's got fruit in it, it must be one of your 5 a day. Right? So yes, 1:30 tomorrow. Does that suit you, peeps? I might even do my cartoon Tottenham tomorrow. So if you've got any suggestions, have a think, because we can compile our 11 goalkeepers, midfielders, etc., made up of. Oh, DJ, I just clicked. As you wrote that, I clicked what you meant. Honestly, that was the original recipe. It's like KFC. Get with a program. But they send it to you frozen because obviously they don't have many shops anymore. They send it in a box, then in another box, then in a box surrounded by ice packs. The day before, you put it in the fridge overnight. It's ready to eat like new the next day. Oh my God, I'm making myself so hungry. I can't wait. Cut of tea and a slice of cake. I'd say the same when it comes to pork scratchings. Or you get hairs on pork scratchings. Oh, no. They're so wrong. And they break your teeth. I'm great for helping people lose weight. I can make crushed beetle soup. Oh. Do you know what? I don't know anyone can eat pork scratchings. I just don't understand. They've got hairs on them, like actual pig hairs. I love a chocolate cake. Yeah, Frankie got Jim a chocolate caterpillar cake as well, so we've had a bit of that today. We've been so bad. We've had chocolate cake with fish and chips. Oh, my God. Cheers for the madness. Cheers, Chris. We'll have to get in touch and do some sort of mad, crazy show together. I'm just useless at organising stuff. So, but yeah, let's get something sorted. I'm going to head off and eat my body weight in strawberry gatto. Gatto, sound well common there, in strawberry gatto. Yeah, Frankie got a lovely caterpillar cake. Pork scratchings, Kermit eats Miss Piggy, never complains. Wayne Bonham once again lowering the tone to gutter level. Absolute gutter level. Dear, I Miss Piggy always has a frog in her throat. Oh my good God, what is going on? I thought we'd got away from porn. Now we're on bestiality. You can't beat a stream that leads into a good laugh. Yeah, that is so true. That's what you get, I'm afraid. If you're coming in miserable, I guarantee you leave with a smile on your face. That's the one thing I can guarantee. And you'll probably be hungry because I talk about food all the time. I've gone beyond the gutter. Yeah, I don't know what's beyond the gutter. You've gone into the sewers. You've gone deep down into the sewers where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hang out. That's where you are, Wayne. Right. That's me done for today. I can't cope with any more laughing. But yeah, that was a quick follow-up. You two should be a double act, DJ and Wayne. Wayne's World, party time, excellent. You could be Garth, DJ. Oh, excuse me. I used to love them films as well. And Austin Powers. Oh my God. Anyway, I've got to go and get some of this gatto. I'm getting nervous and shaking. I need a sugar rush. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming in again. It started in the gutter. It started very seriously. I covered the Kane story superbly, I thought. I then covered Vlahovic. I covered VDV and Tapsoba. I covered Conor Gallagher. How dare you? I think I've done a tip-top job. I'm waiting for the BBC to call, actually. Mind you, maybe not the BBC. Channel 4. Channel 4 can give me a call. And the sweets people. And the cake people. I'll be loaded if I carry on like this. Yes, you did both help get it there. You absolutely dragged it kicking and screaming to the sewer. Yeah, if you've ate any of that cake, James, there will be falling out. These will be coming off. Thanks again, everyone, for coming on. Great fun as always. Another happy birthday to my husband, and I will see you all at 1:30 tomorrow. Don't forget, if you can think of any cartoony people that would make good Tottenham players or crap Tottenham players, but they're like our Tottenham players, then yes, get ready for them in chat. Go over to Stuart, subscribe to his channel. He's a ledge, and everybody. Yeah, I'm going to go and check my cake. Don't worry about that. As always, come on, you Spurs. And in the wonder from down under, Big Ange, we trust.